Very happy morning to all of you students. Students, in our previous video, we have started with the chapter Rain, Thunder and Lightning. And in today's video, we will continue with the same chapter again. Okay, students? Now, in the previous class, we have done with the two topics, that is the states of the water, and these topics like evaporation, condensation means we have done with the state changes. Okay, now in this video we will discuss about water cycle, thunder and lightning. So let us proceed. Water cycle. Now what is water cycle? Water cycle is a cycle that explains you that how water circulates between earth, ocean, atmosphere, land, means how the water circulates in our atmosphere. Firstly, what are the processes which are involved in it? Students, there is no separate process which is involved in it. All the processes that we have just done, they all get involved in it. Okay, so let us do those processes. Firstly, what happens? The surface water or the water which is present in the lakes or in the river or in the ocean, that gets evaporated because of the sun's heat. Some of the water from the trees or the plants that also evaporate. The process involved is known as transpiration. These water vapors then gets converted to clouds after condensation, because there occurs the temperature difference between the these clouds, because there occurs the difference between the temperature of the earth's surface and the temperature of the upper atmosphere. So the water vapors which gets evaporated, they got condensed in the upper atmosphere where they form the clouds. These clouds, when become heavy, they do the precipitation which we call as rain. Okay, now this precipitation may occur in the form of rain, in the form of snow, in any how this precipitation may occur. Okay, and if it is in the form of snow, then the snow melts and then again the water run off to meet the river water or the oceanic water. So in this way this complete circle occurs. Okay, so in this way this water cycle continues. Fine, students. Evaporation, transpiration lead to the loss of lead to the loss of groundwater to the atmosphere. Then that water vapors that got condensed to form the clouds, and from the clouds, when they become heavy, they got precipitated back to earth surface. So in this way the water of whole universe remain keep on cycling. Okay, and this is known as water cycle. Now here I have used the word precipitation before in the water cycle, that when the clouds they become heavy, then they precipitate and they fall on the earth's surface. Now this precipitation can occur in the four ways, that is rain, snow, sleet and hail. What is rain? Rain are the water droplets which fall on the earth. What is snow? Then when the proper snow it falls. Okay. What is sleet? Sleet is the combination of hail and snow. Okay, when small droplets of the water or the snow pieces, they just fall on the earth. Fine. So any form of water which falls on the surface from the atmosphere is known as precipitation. Okay, students. Then the next is percolation. Now after precipitation, when this water it moves into the ground, it seeps from the surface of the ground to the interior of the earth. ओके, ये अर्थ के सरफेस से अर्थ के इंटीरियर में सीप होता है, मतलब रिश्ता है. ओके बच्चा, एंड देन इट गेट्स कन्वर्टेड टू अंडरग्राउंड वाटर. ओके, जहाँ से फिर वेल्स या किसी भी तरह से आप इसको पंप लगा के यू कैन डिग इट अप. सो दिस इज द वे हाउ द वाटर रिचेज अस. फाइन स्टूडेंट, एंड दिस सीपिंग आउट ऑफ द ग्राउंड वाटर इनटू द अंडरग्राउंड वाटर इज नोन एज पर्कोलेशन. ओके, जब रेन वाटर अर्थ सरफेस के नीचे चला जाता है, देन दैट इज नोन एज पर्कोलेशन. फाइन. So this was related to the water cycle. Now the next concept that we are going to do is thunderstorm. Now what is thunderstorm? Thunderstorm, we call it thunderstorm when there is a heavy rainfall with the strong wind blowing. Okay, जिसको आप तूफान कहते हो. जब बहुत ज़्यादा तेज़ तूफान आता है and a heavy rainfall occurs, then we say that thunderstorm is happening. You can see in this picture with huge of lightning, huge of waterfall. Okay, thunderstorm occurs. Okay, so thunder means sound which caused by lightning, and the lightning is the sudden flow of electric discharge between the clouds or between a cloud and a ground. So, whenever the thunderstorms are there occurs lightning, and that lightning is produced by the collision between the particles of the water which are there in the cloud. Okay, and because of that, a huge energy liberation, a sound is generated, जिसको आप क्या कहते हो? Thunder. Okay, now lightning and sound both comes to the earth, but lightning always comes first before the sound. Why? Because the speed of light is always greater than the speed of sound. तो लाइट हमारे तक पहले पहुंच जाती है और साउंड हमारे तक लेट पहुंचती है, बट बोथ ऑफ देम दे गॉट जनरेटेड एट द सेम पॉइंट. दोनों एक ही साथ जनरेट होती हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, so this was about thunderstorm. Now, what are the precautions that you need to take in the case of if thunderstorm is there? Firstly, do not go outdoor, stay inside an enclosed shelter, avoid using electrical devices. Okay? Then the next, seek refuge in a car or grounded buildings. Find a low spot, crouch down as low as possible. Do not lie on the ground. What is this? The low spot crouch. It is that you should sit like this. Okay, but you should not touch the ground. You should not lie on the ground. You should sit like this. Okay, or you can have a refuge in a car. Then the next is stay away from the water or do not stand under a tree, because tree is tall and it is it is completely wet, so it will act as a good conductor of electricity, so you may get a shock. Okay students, so we should not stand under a tree when there is a thunderstorm. So this all are the precautions for the thunderstorm. Okay, so that's it for the today's class. Thank you students, have a nice day.